I determined the interviewees' awareness of the campus vision by basically asking the sample questions. I thought they were very adequate and fitting for our campus vision that we have here at Midway High School. And so I basically just told them the questions, emailed them ahead of time so that they could kind of prepare, and then let them have the questions in front of them, which were the following. How does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? That's one that they're answering. Two, how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and community? Three, how does the campus use innovative thinking as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? And four, how does the campus vision impact morale? I can personally talk about the vision and how it impacts our staff in a lot of different ways. And so I'm anxious to see if the staff, when they talk, if it is and what they say, if it does concur with how I feel about it too. So that's what I'm interested in to see. So that's kind of how I'm going to assess and determine their awareness of the campus vision is through those questions. Okay. Cody Basetta, first year teacher, Midway High School.
Okay, so we have so the A, how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? We actually have like a award program type thing that's called Extra Mile, and every month teachers get emails where we can nominate a teacher that we believe that has gone an extra mile to really help kids and promote the campus vision of, just like and all the whole, no child left behind thing. So we are able to nominate teachers like that we feel that have done that, and that also goes into B, of how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and community. So we as teachers, we get emails that say, hey, this person won, and then we also get like newsletters that get emailed out to the community that's kind of, this is what's going on in our different districts, all the way from pre-K all the way up to high school, and those extra mile teachers are recognized on those emails to the community as well. So C, how does the campus use innovative thinking as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? So our campus vision for this year is all means all. So we every month at our faculty meetings, it's reiterated to us. I was going to say re-spoken, but it's reiterated to us, and so we are constantly reminded to say, all means all. We all need to be pulling together and doing things as a group at the high school, a group at the middle school, a group at the all of our elementaries. So we bring in outside speakers to help. It's just a different point of view. We kind of get bogged down, and this is the way that we do it as a teacher. But this is somebody that comes in and says, hey, well, what about this? And then how does the campus vision impact morale? Being a new teacher and kind of coming to teaching from a completely different background, morale, this is so different for me because everybody is supportive of everybody else. I've never worked at a place that I felt like I could go to anybody, even if I didn't know them, and be like, hey, I'm having a problem with this student, or I need to figure out how are you reaching this student because I'm having an issue with them in my class. And they're like, no, it's not, you're not doing anything wrong, and here's how I'm helping, and that has just been so huge. And every day it's been fun to just come into work and get things done.
Thank you. David Wellbaum, another veteran teacher here at Midway High School.
Thank you very much. First question, how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? One of the things our campus and our district works really hard to is finding ways to give us opportunities to do things in a different way, encouraging us. The campus heavily encourages us to get involved in the Education Foundation's grant writing process. And they are really big on sending out information in emails on teachers that have written full grants or just quick grants to get new things or new teaching styles, equipment, curriculum, etc., that would not normally be available and that is funneled through the community. So it is local businesses and organizations that fund those elements and are tied directly to it. So that also ties into B, with the communication to the staff, the students in the community. When they announce the grants, they come through the halls with foghorns and streamers and confetti, and they make a really big deal of the teachers who've just written and received a grant for those elements. One of the other things they do with that ties into C is providing the innovative thinking. Is the Education Foundation spends an evening at the end of the year called Showcase of Stars, where they take the top 10% of the students and they each pick an educator. Typically it's high school teachers that get picked, but they all go down all the way through elementary level. Former teachers and current teachers of someone that was that one student's greatest impact, someone that made a strong impact on their life educationally, personally, etc. I believe that for D affects the morale, because you see teachers from all across the district. You see teachers in their classrooms. Well, they'll have pictures framed of them with the student, with a little blurb from that student saying what that person meant to them. And you'll see those all throughout each of the classrooms. And I feel that, above all, really shows that these kids really felt, of all the teachers they could pick through 13 years of school, that one person has really made an impact on them.
Thank you.
Wilkinson, veteran teacher, Midway High School.
Oh, I hope these are veteran answers. So how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies to support the campus vision? Midway does something, when you talk about, the entire campus, it's not just that, it's also the ISD, where they've started a Midway 1, and even through Edmodo, there's a way to just type in anything and share anything about not only academically but personally, and so you can do personal and also professional, and they just keep encouraging in everything we do. You always get emails about so and so did this, or we can nominate other teachers for extra mile awards. We also have different restaurants around the community that have donated, and I know the administration team picks different teachers, and we can recommend as department chairs, somebody from our group to highlight what they're doing and to just say, here's a blessing and we appreciate you. Okay, so how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and community? I would again say we're all involved in Edmodo, and the parents are encouraged to get on that. There's constant emails from not only high school administration, but also from the administration team at the superintendent's office, that they constantly try and showcase not only faculty and staff, but what the students are doing. And I think that's important, that we're here for the kids, and so that's part of our achievement, is when our students are successful. And so they focus and highlight that. We constantly have student recognition at the school board meetings, and so I think that's an important part. How does the campus use innovative thinking as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? We have really strived to step out and get involved in the technology and meet kids where they're at, and so I think they have really strived to put technology in all of the old folks, as I guess I would call myself, I'm afraid, but our hands to just help us learn, help us figure out how the kids are learning, and get us out of the constant routine and stretch us, and so we can come together. I know the core classes, fine arts doesn't have this, but I know the core curriculum all have an extra period where they plan, they meet, and they focus on technology goals, and they focus on And so that's just an additional extra period that they have. And how does the campus vision impact morale? I would say, because teaching is hard, I think our campus does an admirable job of highlighting and focusing the positive and the praises. And I think they do a great job of, when we're not doing as well as we can, of building us up, of finding ways to bring people in, to, get us in small groups, talking, and how we can help each other.
Thank
That's all I
you.
got.
Allison Smith, Associate Principal, Midway High School.
Hi, so I'm going to be answering some of the questions for Julie's interview. And the first question is, how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? And one of the ways that I know that we have recognized and celebrated, like one of our biggest implementations here at the high school, is technology implementation. And this past fall, when we had our teacher in-service, we selected some teachers that were using one of our highest, or the people that were using Edmodo, which was one of our apps that our teachers use with students on a daily basis. We had them actually come in and present information about Edmodo, and we split it out to teachers that knew very little about Edmodo and hardly ever used it, to teachers that were Edmodo gurus. And so I would say we recognized our staff members and celebrated them by allowing them to teach others. And so that kind of leads into B, where it says, how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and community? That same group of teachers, it happened to have been some teachers from the Spanish department, they actually, again, they contributed by being a part of the professional development and teaching their peers, but they also went out to it was TFLA, it was a conference on LOT, which is languages other than English. And they went out to the conference and communicated it out to other teachers. And since then, we've had several schools come by and visit our Spanish program here. And it all originally started from technology. And so C says, how does the campus use innovative thinking as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? Playing on that same piece, this is just one piece that kind of goes all hand in hand. I feel like our campus uses the innovative technology pieces, along with, in that particular department, we've used drop-down listening and speaking labs, that they have their own headsets, and they're able to, like being in the classroom and watching students before they ever use the drop-down lab, there may be a little hustle and bustle and students are doing their own little thing. The minute they put the earphones on and start talking to each other, it kind of transforms the class. And so I would say that is a very innovative piece. And then how does the campus vision impact morale? And everybody in the room is laughing at me, just so you know. The campus vision and impacting morale, I really think that if you highlight what teachers are doing great on the campus, I think it's contagious for other teachers. They get excited about things they're seeing, and they're willing to try it after they've seen teachers before them do something and be successful.
Thank you.
Thank you.